Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope y'all are having a good Monday morning. It's nice and cool here. It's about 50 degrees out there. So, been getting down kind of cool after that last, I guess they call it a cold front. It warms up pretty good during the day, but it gets a little chilly at night. So, that's okay. Let's see who we got hanging out with us this morning. Lonnie's here. He says, I'm trying to get Mach 3 to play wave files. No luck yet. Okay. You trying to make it sing or something? John Howard is here. Good morning, John. Hope you're having a good Monday morning. Troy Pritchard's here. Good morning, Troy. Thank you for the thumbs up. Larry Galt. Good morning, Larry. Steve Kronsky's here. Says happy Monday, thumbs up, Dave. Thank you, Steve. George got the weather forecast for Michigan here. He says good Monday morning weather in my neck of the woods. Current temp 55, sunny. Expect partly sunny skies. High will be 75 on this breezy day. Expect 25 mile an hour. Okay, well that sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Sean's here. Good morning, Sean. Clyde is here as well. Good morning, Clyde. Hope you're doing well. Gary Hammett's in the house. Good morning, Gary. My favorite solar man. Good morning, people and dogs. Yep. JR's at LaGuardia Airport for some reason. Hope you're doing well, JR. Have a good flight wherever you're going. Keith Stanford's in the house. Good morning, Keith. Clyde says it's 60 degrees there. Man, it's warmer up where y'all are at than here. Well, I really don't have much to talk about. Had a lot of fun Saturday night. If you didn't see it and you like watching the Hobby CNC with Dave show, you go check it out. I had a lot of fun talking with Mary and Lisa. And I had a couple other gals that were supposed to come on there, but they had some things come up and didn't make it. So we'll probably be doing that again here in the near future. And of course, like I keep telling everybody, anybody's welcome anytime. There doesn't have to be a special, special thing for somebody to come on. So, Keith said he had frost on the car this morning. High 70s, global warming, taking a vacation. Yeah, I suppose it is. George says, help, I've fallen into a 3D printing hole. I'm probably not going to be much help to you because I don't think I've, since this is my second go around with 3D printing, I went a little crazy that first time because like I said, I bought that first printer and then a company sent me a second one. And I had, in just a very short time, I had a big pile of, I don't know if you ever remembered seeing it or not back there. I guess I wasn't doing live streams from in here back then. But I had a big stack of all different colors of filament and stuff. But now right now I got the one, or there's still that gray one that I took off, and I'll probably end up throwing that away. And then there's that black one that I really like. It really runs good. It's that Amazon basic PLA filament, and it works really good. So let's see. George says he watched your Saturday show on Sunday morning. All right, good deal. Yeah, that's what I do a lot of times on Sunday morning when I'm drinking my coffee. If there's anything I need to catch up on, that's when I try to catch up on it. Kathy's in the house. Good morning, Kathy. I hope you have an awesome Monday. Darren Birds is here. Good morning, Darren. As is David Burnett. Good morning. Clyde's asking, how is Ryan today? All right, I got to ask, how many of y'all, and I know some of you did because y'all commented, but how many of y'all watched the latest tutorial video and give me your honest opinion about it? And how many of you actually got the PDF, either just opened it on the computer or downloaded it and drew along with me and did that? Let me know. I'm anxious to see if anybody's playing along, I guess. Kathy says she's doing good so far. All right. Good deal. I know it's still early, but every day's a good day, just some better than others. George says, I have a print filament heater. It seems to greatly reduce crappy filament advance. Okay, I don't know what that is, but whatever you say. Clyde says he watched it, but he didn't draw it. Okay. Keith says, not yet, but downloaded Design Spark yesterday. All right. All right. Well, it seemed like based on the comments and the number of views it's getting as opposed to the number of views on the other ones I've done, it seems like it's hard to tell, but it looks like maybe people are liking that a little better. So I will, I got another one I'm probably going to record today, and then I'll release it Wednesday morning. And I'll just keep doing them like this till somebody tells me to stop. If it's, because if nobody's getting anything out of it, I don't want to keep doing them. But it looks like some folks are trying to learn Design Spark, and that's what these little exercises are for, is to help you learn how to do certain things. I just heard my email ring here. Oh, it's just telling me I'm live. Yeah. But let me drop that back down. All right. Okay. Charles says he watched and drew along with you. Okay, good. And like I said, I think I said it in that video, that one was really pretty easy, especially if you set your grid up the way I showed in there, because it's really pretty simple to draw it. And well, each one I do will get, I won't say harder, but they'll show something that the last one didn't show. So be showing a different kind of thing, because that's how, I'm getting some of these exercises from that book. So that's how they teach you to do it, is you do a couple of them so that you're learning some particular function or something like that. And then after you've got that down, you move on, you keep adding to the thing to make it to where you learn more and more. So, but I am still just really loving that software. I've already began a project that I'm going to do for myself. Probably won't video it, at least not the Design Spark tutorial part of it. I'll probably just do it, but I'll have other examples that are similar in nature as far as what I'm doing, making different parts and then creating sub assemblies and stuff like that. All right. Sean said he had the video up and going while working in the shop. Okay. All right. George says, I watched and did not play along as I was on another project. However, I've gotten a lot of ideas, like the round over of edges. A current problem on my last print, how to release print from bed. Okay. What kind of, well, you got a, what do you call it? A Delta printer, right? One of those kind, George. I think that's what I saw a video clip of on social media. Keith says he has a PEI plate, releases very nicely. Yeah, I tell you, I like that little. I guess it's a PEI sheet that it's just held on with binder clips, and then you get done, you let it cool just a minute, and then you can pull it. Or most of the time, I don't even really let it cool. As soon as it stops, I'll take the clips off and slide the thing off, because it cools. That stuff cools really fast. And then I just take that plate and kind of flex it just a little bit, both directions, and it usually just pops right off. And I don't have to, I really don't do anything. I just stick it back on there, put the clips back on. I did mess up the other day, though, I got to tell you. I don't know why. I had a brain fart, I guess, but I was running. What was I running? I think I was running some stuff for my phone. I found a little phone holder that it's a cell phone tripod mount. Pretty cool little thing. I just got it from Thingiverse, and you just use a rubber band. Now, of course, I don't have them in here now. They're in the other room. But you just use a rubber band to tie the two pieces together, and so when the rubber band puts the tension, so when you open it up and then stick your phone in there, and then it will just hold it tight enough to put it on a tripod stand. Because I think I'm going to start doing some videos with my dadgum phone camera. I think it's probably got better quality than my other one. But yeah, I was running one of those, and I undid the clips and pulled it off and did like that, and it popped right off. And for some reason, I set the bed thing back on the plate, but I didn't put the clips on it. And then I got distracted and went in the other room or something, came back, and I'm like, okay, well, let me fire this back up. So I fired it back up, and and I keep my little camera. I have a little camera on a tripod, and I'll just move it and set it right in front of it. And so it had been running, just a few minutes, I guess. And I thought, well, let me check, make sure it's doing okay. And when I looked, I could tell that when it started putting the filament down, because that thing wasn't being held on with the binder clips, and it's not magnetic, it just sits on there. It was sliding all around. So I'm glad I checked it real early, because it wasn't, it was only probably on like the first, 3 or 4 layers or something. So, but yeah, it was just sliding that thing all around. So had to come back, pop it off, and put the clips back on it. And then, of course, it was fine after that. But yeah. Okay. George says it was a Delta Keith said his is magnetic, no clips to run into. Yeah. Yeah, I gave away one of those on the show the Saturday night show the other night. So, and it fit mine perfectly. I should have probably kept it, but I had already committed to doing a giveaway on it. So I'll have to buy another one, I guess. John says he's installing a dust collection duct system. My question is, can I use steel cable for the grounding wrap on my PVC tubing? I am absolutely the wrong one to ask because I use PVC tubing for my dust collection and I don't ground it. There's a lot of talk about, should you ground or should you not? I'm convinced it doesn't matter. And I've done my research. So anybody can tell me I'm wrong if they want. I don't care, but I'm not grounding mine. So been running it for years, same way without it. But if you want to ground it, feel free to do so. Rob Schuster in the house. Good morning, Rob. How you doing? I'm having a little trouble, Rob. I've been watching a lot of these stave drum building videos, and I'm running out of stuff to watch on YouTube. Can you believe it? I've watched so many of them, and I can't find anybody now that's. I just about watched them all, I guess. I don't know how that's possible, but I think I have. John, now don't let me talk you out of grounding it, John. If you want to ground, I mean, like I said, because there's arguments both ways. If you want to ground it, go ahead and ground it. But I have found that if you're using PVC tubing, I've never grounded mine all these years, and it's never been a problem. I think one of the things people always talk about is because if you got a wire, they don't want any kind of static stuff going on close to where the wires are that run back to the controller and stuff. But my dust thing really isn't nowhere near any of those wires. So yeah, but yeah, don't let me talk you out of it. I'm just telling you my experience. I've never done it and don't plan to. Doc Whitaker in the house. How you doing? Hope you're doing well this Monday morning. Let's see. Jack's he hadn't quite got the snoring kicked in, but he's breathing pretty heavy. He should start snoring here in just a minute. Got to I still got to make a video on this thing. This is that Creality Touch thing that company sent me. It's let's see if I can get it out of here without making it comes with all kinds of different brackets. I think it comes with about 3 different brackets, and of course you only need the one that works with the model you have. And anyway, I'm probably going to be trying to squeeze in a video doing that sometime this week, because I've had this a while. They sent it to me, and I've had it a while, so I need to get on the stick and okay. Rob says, just what I was going to say. My grounding might help with electronics, but from what I have heard, I don't know of any people who have had fire from no grounding. Yeah. If you're worried about it from a fire standpoint, I would absolutely say no, you don't need to do that. But if you're worried more about the static electricity jumping and hitting some of your electronics and stuff like that. But like I say, I've done this for years and never grounded them. And I'm talking about several different machines, not just one machine. Every one I've ever done, whether it's been a shop vac hose or a 4-inch flexible hose or whatever, I just don't see that it's necessary. They're not that close. At least the way I make them, they're not. So uh, I don't know, but I don't try to argue with people. If they want to ground it, go right ahead. A lot of people I know have, and will tell you that I'm wrong, and that's okay. We can agree to disagree, but they want to ground it, go ahead. But let's see, what else am I going to talk about? I hadn't even watched any news lately. Of course, usually there's no good news. It's all gloom and doom stuff. But I hadn't even bothered. And every time I have tried to watch a little bit to try to get the weather, it seems like the reception doesn't work right. So, and I don't want to watch those other channels. Some of the other channels are just too, I don't know. Just don't like watching them. But so since I don't have nothing to talk about, what's everybody gonna do today? What's on your plate for this week? Anybody got any big plans? Sean says, I like that little snap from the hose. It wakes him up. See, I haven't ever had that. I've never, because if I can tell you that if I was, you know, how like when in the wintertime when it's cold and you walk across carpet with the wrong kind of shoes on, and then you go touch a doorknob or something and it arcs across. If I had trouble like that with my CNC, I would definitely ground it. But I never have that. Um, yeah, I don't like I don't like that little snap. But but yeah, I don't know. I've just never had that issue, and that's why I don't. Again, when people say they're going to ground, I'm like, okay, go ahead. It's all right if you want to, but I just never have, and never, you know, never seen any static electricity that's never been zapped or anything like that. So, okay, Ryan's got some news here. With the 6 inches of rain we got, there were 4 barges that were going over the dams on the Potomac. It was wild. Hmm. Hmm. Gary says, I'm closing on a new home/shop today. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations. All right. Lonnie says, my plan is to learn offsets during my Z probe. It changes my saved Z offset. Okay. Sean says he's going to be laser engraving a couple of butt stocks for the 2022 World Livestock Auctioneer Champion today. Cool. That sounds pretty cool. John says he works with electricity every day and don't like getting sparked up. Yeah. Yeah, it's not fun to get sparked up, is it? Rob says, years ago, my dust bucket was raised off the floor and would zap me sometimes when I touched it. Now that it sits on the floor, I have not had that problem. Hmm. All right. David's going to wash and wax his truck. That sounds like a good idea, especially if it's 85. That's good weather for doing that. George says, I just ran across a new idea for me. Use phone as a 3D scanner. Anybody doing that? I've never tried that, but I've heard there's apps. Now, how good they work, I don't know. But I've heard of some people doing that. But don't you have to go like real slow and go around it every which way at all different kind of angles and stuff? Ryan says, when not doing solar stuff, I will be working on the shop this week. Good deal. Good deal. Yes, and this project, um, I lost what I was going to say now. Send us, update pics on it. Progress pics is what I was thinking. He said he read that as buttocks first. Yeah, you're not the only one because I almost said that when I was reading it the first time and I had to slow down a minute. That'd be tattooing if he did that one. If he did that with a laser. Okay, George says you need about 150 photos from different angles to make the phone scanner work. Okay. Yeah, I knew you had to take a lot. You got to get it all kinds of angles and from every side and stuff like that for it to be able to stitch it all together. And I don't know how good those things work. I'm sure you'll give us an update on it when you try it, but I have not. I have not ever tried that. They used to have an app. This has been a while ago. It may be better now, but it is where you could take a picture of something and then it would supposedly create a DXF file. Now, this is like for flat, things, a 2D thing. And somebody sent me that app or sent me a link to it or whatever, and I tried it and I'm like, yeah, this really kind of hokey. It don't really work that good. So, but anyhow, well, my time is almost up, and like I said, I think probably this morning, while it's still a little cool outside, I'll probably throw together another video and have it up there Wednesday. So, uh, again, if you like following along and having that PDF, you look for it because I'm adding every time I upload the video. If you guys may not know this, but some of you might, but I put the stuff on the website here. In fact, I'll see if I can show you right quick. And this is also another good way to, where am I at? There I am. If you come over here to the website, davegatton.com, you can see right up here, I've got a page that says Design Spark Mechanical Tutorials. And then you click on that. And I have just started throwing everyone. Of course, you're really watching them on YouTube because they're just embedded. The link's embedded in there. But there's the first one. And you can scroll. So the newest one will always be on top. And then this is where I started doing the putting the PDF up there. So you can click on that And of course, there it will open it like that. And then you can, of course, download it right here if you want to. Or you can probably just, bring this up bigger where you can see it like that and follow along. You don't really have to download it. But uh, anyway, so that's, you'll be seeing another one of those up there in a couple of days. So, all righty, I'm going to get out of here. Good morning, Mary. She just popped in here. Thanks for coming on the show Saturday night. I enjoyed talking with you and Lisa. You'll have to be sure and come back here in the future. You're welcome anytime. All right, I'm going to get out of here and get my Monday morning started, I think. So, y'all have a good one, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Everybody take care.